Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Chef Vic Cuisine. Today, we're making a taco soup. Similar to a chili, this southwestern style soup packs a ton of heat, spice, and so much taste. So, let's get started. Alright, so for the ingredients, we're going to need 1 pound of 96% lean ground beef, half of a large yellow or white onion, finely chopped, 3 garlic cloves minced, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Then we're going to need 2 cups of chicken broth, 2 cups of beef broth, 30 ounces of diced tomatoes undrained, 15 ounces canned black beans rinsed and drained, 15-ounce can of pinto beans, rinsed and drained, an 8-ounce canned corn, rinsed and drained, and 7 ounces of diced green chilies. And for garnishment for the soup, we're going to use thinly sliced jalapeno peppers, some sour cream, tortilla chips, as well as some shredded Mexican cheese blend. Alright, so to get things started, we're going to prepare some of our ingredients for the soup. Starting off with the white onion, all you want to do is finely dice it into very small pieces. And next up we have our garlic, and I like using a garlic press to mince the garlic, but feel free to use a knife to chop it up as well. And now you want to heat a large pot over medium-high heat, or 375 degrees Fahrenheit, or 190 degrees Celsius. Add in your ground beef, as well as your chopped onions into the pot. Give this a quick mix, and then you want to cook all of the beef until it's browned and the onions have softened, making sure to break up the beef into tiny pieces using a large spoon or a spatula. And also make sure to toss the mix often, as you don't want any of the beef to burn. And while we're stirring the beef and the onions together, you can help the channel out by stirring in that like button too. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people. And if you haven't done so already, and you're enjoying this recipe so far, hit that subscribe button to see more recipes like this one. And don't forget to click that bell icon to be notified when my next video drops. And stay tuned until the end of this video for a sneak peek of the recipe coming next week. You don't want to miss it. Once all the beef is browned, you want to add in your minced garlic and allow that to cook for 60 seconds. At this stage, a lot of the fat within the beef has already rendered, and you want to drain any of this excess fat from the pot. Once you've drained the fat, you want to return the pot to the stovetop, and working somewhat quickly, you want to add in your chili powder, the paprika, your cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, the salt, and the cayenne pepper. Stirring all of these ingredients with the beef, onions, and garlic, and allowing it all to sear for about 30 seconds, stirring it only a little to ensure the meat gets evenly seasoned. Now that all these ingredients have been well seasoned, you want to pour in your chicken and your beef broth into the pot, followed by your diced tomatoes, the black beans, your pinto beans, the sweet corn, as well as your diced green chilies. Stir all these ingredients together until they're all well dispersed amongst themselves, and then you want to bring the soup to a boil, and not a rapid boil, but just hot enough that you start to see the pot steam. And then once it's boiling, reduce the heat to low, allowing this soup to simmer for about 15 to 25 minutes. This allows the soup to marinate and to allow all of those great flavors to infuse into each other. And while your soup is simmering, this is the perfect time to dice up your jalapeno pepper as a garnishment for your soup. And I like to thinly slice them, but feel free to dice them in any way you like. Once your soup has had time to simmer, you always want to taste test it before serving it. And here you can always add a little bit more salt or black pepper to your own personal taste. But once you have the soup the way you want it, you want to ladle this soup into a bowl and garnish it with your shredded cheese, a dollop of sour cream, your sliced jalapeno pepper, as well as some tortilla chips. And you want to serve this hot and enjoy. And just like that, you've made taco soup right at home. A hearty soup filled with a bunch of vegetables and beef, packing a ton of flavor and heat in every bite. And a simple variation for this recipe is omitting the sour cream, as I know some people aren't the biggest fan of it, but in my opinion it pairs beautifully with this dish. And as you can see, this recipe takes little to no time to make. It practically makes itself, and all you have to do is sit and watch it cook. One of the best type of meals to make in my opinion, especially during a busy day. As always, this recipe and many more can be found in my cookbook, Chef Vic Cuisine Volume 2, Elevating Your Inner Chef, and that's available on Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in my description box. Or feel free to click the pop-up on the screen for more information on that as well. Thank you all so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button for me. It really helps the channel reach more people and boosts that good old YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more recipes just like this one, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click that bell icon to be notified when my next video drops. And sharing is caring, so if you think someone else will enjoy this recipe as well, feel free to share it to all your family and friends too. And stay tuned for next week, where I show you how to make one of my favorite entrees, a juicy, melt-in-your-mouth pork tenderloin. For all my pork lovers out there, this recipe will not disappoint. Well, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Check out more recipes on my page right now, and I'll see you next week on another episode of Chef Vic Cuisine. And until then, peace.